This right here is going to be a game changer. If you are watching this, you are probably looking for MLM sponsoring tips, but I'm gonna tell you this. What you're going to hear is going to be unlike anything that you've probably heard since you've been doing research on MLM sponsoring tips. Because I never heard this until I got access to my mentor who made over $40,000 last month. And when she said what I'm getting ready to share with you, it made me, I couldn't sleep that night. Because I had never heard anyone say this and say it in this way that made me say, oh, this is what they're doing. This is what the MLM income earners are doing differently. This is why you can do the same strategies. This is why you can do, if they're doing videos, you could do videos. If you are reading a prospecting script, why you can do the same thing but yet get different results and not get the results that they're getting. This right here is what she told me was the reason why she was able to make $40,000 last month in our business. Being a mom of two young kids, a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old, not do a lot of paid marketing, and still be in the top, I think, 30 in the company, while a lot of the top people in the company are spending tens of thousands of dollars on paid marketing. You want to know what she said? This is what she said. She said, don't focus on strategies and tactics, meaning, what script do I say? What do I do in my videos? How do I backlink my videos? How do I do this, all this stuff? Don't focus on any of that. Focus on impact and purpose. She said, here's what I focus on, Angela. I focus on success stories, not signups. Okay, what does she mean by that? And then how can you implement that in your business so you can start signing up and sponsoring more people into your MLM business? Here's what she means by this. Look, you've heard people say time and time again, I don't know, maybe you haven't, but a lot of the cliche terms that we hear a lot of these gurus, a lot of people say is act as if, be the leader, act as if you are already successful and you will be successful. Well, what does that mean practically in my business? What does that mean? Here's what it means. Because people will hear that, act as if, and then fake it until they make it. Pretend that they're making tons of money when they're really broke, right? Well, act as if means be a leader. Speak like a leader speaks. Well, how do you do that? You get around leaders. Like for me, my whole videos have changed. My whole marketing has changed. How I write my videos, how I write my blog posts have changed because I'm now plugged into real leaders. People who not only are getting results, but are able to now share the exact strategies they're using, the exact focus, the mindset that then changes my mindset, changes my speech, therefore changing how I market, therefore changing my results. So she says she focuses on success stories, not signups. She said, stop focusing on, I want this amount of people each month. I want this amount of signups. Focus on success stories. Here is what I took away from that. That means that when you think about your vision, your why that we hear about, find your why that makes you cry. Don't just focus on what you want to change about your life. You may say, a lot of people get involved in network marketing for a lot of different reasons. They either want to get out of debt, or they want to be able to walk away from their job. They want to be able to stay home with their kids. They want to be able to travel more. It's all about them. Their why, their vision is all about them and their life, and even their family. The problem with that is we are in a business where people join people. We are in a business of leadership, of leading people. You want to sponsor people so you can have people on your team, which means therefore that you have to be a leader. How do leaders act? How do leaders communicate? How do leaders inspire people? They inspire them by sharing a vision. And that vision needs to include everybody that you see coming into your team. Not just about you and yours. Not just about you and your family. That was a big aha for me because we keep hearing all these cliches. Find the why that makes you cry. Act as if. Think successfully, act like you're successful, and then you'll be successful. But then it's like, well, okay, practically, what does that mean? And finally, I'm in a business. Finally, I'm getting access to training that they fill in those gaps for me. Where finally I realize, okay, now I know what the heck you're talking about. Now I can actually implement it because I know what you mean. Here's what I mean by success story. Focus on success stories, not signups. Yeah, you want to have a business plan where you know exactly how many people you need to sign up in your business to make the income that you want to make, but here's the shift that needs to happen. Here's a shift if you want to get to the $40,000 a month income or even just get anywhere close to that. You need to be able to focus on, okay, what are my success stories going to be? And here's how I was able to apply this practically. What I want you to do is I want you to think about let's say in your company, I don't know, most companies have a company event, right? What I want you to do is every single day when you get ready to work your business, I want you to visualize, close your eyes and think about and imagine that you have 10 people on that stage that you have personally sponsored. 10 people that have been successful, and they're on that stage maybe with their big check if your company does the big check thing. And I want you to envision each one of those 10 people saying to your company CEO or company founder what they did to be successful, and what was it that you said to them that impact and transform and changed their life. And I want you to focus on how did their life change, how did they personally change, what was it, what physical, mental, emotional transformation have they had because they came into contact with you. I want you to visualize that. Visualize your team, because this is what this industry is about. It's about recruiting others so you can build them up into leaders. Share your vision. So once you have that success stories, once you start visualizing and impacting how you want to change and transform the lives of other people, and not just you and yours, not just you and your family, not just you and your kids, but you start focusing on what impact do I want to have in the world. Once you start seeing that and visualizing that, I want you in your marketing, in your prospecting, in your videos, in your blog posts, in your emails, I want you to lead with that vision. Because remember, you are not just trying to lead you, but you want to get signed up so that you can start leading other people. And people are not going to follow a vision that doesn't involve them. They're not going to follow a vision that doesn't include them and what they want. So you want to focus on success stories and not signups. If that was a huge aha for you like it was for me, then you want more of where that came from, don't you? Because you're sick and tired maybe of people who keep saying stuff, and you're like, okay, but what does that mean? How can I apply that to get results? Finally, there is training where people can actually plug into and finally get those gaps filled so they can start getting out here and making the impact that they want to have in the world and transform the lives of other people. If you want to get access to that same training that I did, you want to go to recruit.earnmoneywithangela.com. I hope that this blessed you. I hope that this gave you a nugget and an aha to break through, because it did for me. And I want you to go out there and be impactful and inspire and lead others. Bye.